second graders, today we're doing lesson 12, dialogue words besides said. I can replace said with other dialogue words in a personal narrative. The first thing we're going to work on together is we're going to brainstorm words that we can use besides said. Okay, so I'm going to think of, and you can add your own, but you can also copy down the ones that I think of. So instead of said, I could say asked, exclaimed, cried, yelled, screamed, shouted, roared, giggled, gasped, laughed, complained, groaned, murmured, and you can add a lot more. So each of these dialogue words tells us something different. So you would use asked if someone was asking a question. You would use exclaimed if someone was really excited. You would use cried if someone was really upset and crying. And you'd use yelled, screamed, shouted, or roared when someone's being really loud. You would use giggled if someone's laughing a lot. So these are a lot better than just saying said because they really tell us how the speaker is saying something. So now I'd like you to copy down the dialogue words that I've written down here. And then if you can think of some, you can add your own, and you can keep adding them as you think of them. Maybe you're reading a book and you see a dialogue word that you think would be really great to add, and you can add it in there. So now I'm going to look through my own writing. I'm going to hunt for times that I use the word said and see if I can use a different dialogue word. Okay, I can't wait to get a kitten, I thought. So I used thought, and that was for an inner thought. To myself as I entered the Berkeley Humane Society. A woman led me into a room. Mew, mew. I saw rows of eyes peering out at me through the bars of the cages. A pair of kittens caught my eye. I took the orange striped one out of the cage. He's so cute, I thought. Again, that's an inner thought. I held him for a few minutes, then I put him back in the cage. I picked up a fluffy black, orange, and white kitten. She batted at my dangly earrings. You're playful, I said. Okay, I used said there, and I think I could probably use a better dialogue word. I remember that I was really happy when I said that, so let's look through this list. You're playful, I could say I exclaimed, that would work. You're playful, I cried. No, I wasn't sad. You're playful, I giggled. I remember that I was kind of laughing when I said that, so I think giggled would be really good. So I'm going to replace said with giggled. I looked at her cage. Sunbear was written across her name tag. Excuse me, I'd like to adopt her, I called to the worker. So I did not use said there, I used called, so that's a good dialogue word. And maybe I can even add that to my list. Okay, let's fill out Sunbear's paperwork sheet replied. So I did not use said there either. Let's see if replied is already on my list. It's not, so I could add replied. I looked down at the kitten and smiled. Okay, second graders, today I would like you to copy down at least 10 of the words that I wrote down here. And then maybe try to add at least one more of your own if you can. After that, I'd like you to go through your writing and circle anytime you use the word said. And when you use the word said, see if you can replace it with a different dialogue word. When you're done, I'd like you to spend about 10 to 15 minutes working on your writing if you're not done with your personal narrative. Okay, bye.